Hey everybody, good morning. This is Trish Kane, CEO and founder of Healerverse. Welcome to the Healerverse Roundtable. We do this every Friday, 10:30 to 11:30, and we feature one of the Healerverse practitioners. Today is a really special day. We have Ivan. I met him a little bit about a year ago, and he was at our first event that we did during Miami Swim Week in Miami. And he was sitting there at his stand, and he had all types of homemade juices and coconuts. And he was literally hammering coconuts in the middle of the event.
That's what we do. That's what we
That's
do,
what we
baby.
do.
That's what we do. I'm the
You
juice
know what?
man.
And as we're sitting here laughing, I want to tell you Healerverse is the perfect example of a community. And our a good quote for us may be, we may not have it all together, but together we have it all.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Alvin. He's down in Miami. And when we met too, he was just about to open up a juice shop and a health food shop in Miami, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Which we are
Tell us
still in the
every
process of doing. But
amazing.
everything's good. We're still doing a lot of events. Um, Now more than ever because the summer's coming up. So everybody wants the juices at their events,
Yeah.
and it's hot down here in Miami. So it kind of works hand in hand. But yes, I did meet Trish at the Healerverse event. I had an amazing time. I think it was at the Gateway Hotel on South Beach.
Something like that.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing event. A lot of networking. We did a lot of networking, and just the actual patrons of the event were kind of like the highlight because it was people from different walks of life, and I kind of like that about Trish and her Healiverse platform is that there's different people from different walks of life, different ages, different age group, different varieties, skin color, races, and I like that, because there's a different kind of vibe that of people that you're networking to. So I appreciate you. That's all. That's all. One of the things I want to tell you, I appreciate you. And our juices kind of work hand in hand with the Healerverse events because it's about health and wellness and just getting people to live a more healthy lifestyle. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate you, man. Today we got a bunch of juices here. I got about five different um juices that I have today, but normally we're like the Haagen-Dazs of juices, so we have like 16 to 20 different flavors. Um they're all healthy for you, and mine are pressed juices, so I'm like kind of do like healthy pressed juices. And Yeah, I mean,
Can you tell
today
us
I just want to tell.
what does pressed juices mean? What does that
Okay,
mean?
well, my company's called Rootz Organix. Let's start there. And We basically just focus on health and wellness beverages, and we have two different types of, three different types of juices. We make alkaline water specifically, and then we have our health juices, and then we also have our Roots tonic, which is like our detox type of juice. And My pressed juices, pressed juices are just juices that we juice, and we try to not add too much sugar to them because they're, obviously want to be healthy. So, yeah, we just make them with the juicer, and some of them we blend as well, like our sea moss, for example. We make that with a blender, and then we actually boil the sea moss first, and then we blend it afterwards. So we don't that one's not pressed, but it's one of our top sellers because of the ingredients and the health benefits of the sea moss and how we make it specifically. So yeah, if nobody knows, sea moss is like a superfood that people use to put into their diet to boost up, levels like potassium levels, calcium levels. It has 99 different minerals that our body's lacking of. So when you intake sea moss, it kind of like boosts your levels of whatever your body's needing or whatever your body's lacking, and I make my sea moss. We make a sea moss juice. So a lot of people just take the sea moss and they actually put it into their smoothies, their diet, water, whatever the fact. But we make actual sea moss juice. So um, it kind of like normally people like when they take sea moss, it has like a salty taste to it because it's actually from the sea. It's like an algae from the sea. So when we make it, we kind of blend out that taste, that salty taste, to make it actually more better to consume, like an actual drink. And we put cinnamon in there, nutmeg, vanilla, allspice, um, a bunch of kind of like exciting flavors from the Caribbean because my family's from Jamaica. So all of these drinks are kind of like catered to Jamaica. Like this is these drinks my grandma used to make them for us when we were growing up. So not knowing, just not for nothing, but they were all healthy, because it was that's what they were used to in Jamaica. So yeah, our sea moss is it's a very big drink down there. It's a very big it's very popular. And people just drink it on the daily, to gain them strength, gain muscle mass, stuff like that. So the consistency is like a porridge, smoothie, thicker consistency, but it's really, really good for you. And this is the sea moss itself right here. This is our sea moss with milk. And as you can see, it's kind of a clear consistency. It's kind of like a smoothie type of thing. So it's really, really thick. And this is our sea moss right here, but it's without milk. This is our sea moss without milk, and it has more of a honey looking consistency. So this is the sea moss how it looks, just regular with no additives, no nothing. This is the actual color of it. And I can give you some more details about the sea moss. They replace it. It's like a supplement too, because they use it for anti-inflammatory, antihistamine, and it has a lot of properties for um, just living healthy. Period. Um, it's one of our top sellers, and people are getting more privy to it now than before because before nobody knew about it, but now people are just getting used to it and adding it to their diet and seeing the benefits that it really could do for you. So yeah, that's my sea moss. We also have our carrot
Before
medley
you
right
go to
here.
the carrot, I
Yeah,
want to
go ahead.
ask you some questions. So,
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
and thank you. You're doing such a good job, and this is very informative because I just started look like being able to obtain sea moss locally.
Hmm.
Actually, like it's not easy to get. So I'm
Not, not
happy
not
that
at all.
you have it and
Not at all.
and that you know what to do with it
For
too.
sure, for sure, for sure. So, this company that I have right here, my dad also he um had his juice company as well. So I kind of mimicked my company off of his, like kind of grandfather. So when he moved back to Jamaica, I was like, look, Dad, you're not going to be doing the company anymore. So I'll not really take it over, but I'll do my own company in my own way. And, he was happy for me. He's like, yo, whatever you need to help. And I did it. And so basically, my dad used to make these same juices or same drinks before he left to Jamaica. So I was like, I had something to work off of. I had something to work with. And yeah, they've been in my family for years, decades, generations, and not knowing anything. But nowadays, everybody's more like, okay, privy to CMOS and what it can do for you.
Your grandparents and great grandparents lived till like 95.
Guaranteed, guaranteed,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
that's
For
yeah,
sure, for
because
sure.
not only are you ingesting all this fruits and
Hmm.
vegetables, right? And
Hmm.
sea from the sea and everything, but also you're doing it with love.
Absolutely,
So yeah,
absolutely.
that's kind of a big part of it, I think.
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Yeah.
always say that we make our juices with love and care, because when
Yeah.
you drink it, you're gonna love it too.
I think so. I mean,
For sure.
literally
I mean,
every
well, you've seen it
uh
firsthand. As soon as people come to the booth, they're like, they don't know what to expect, but when I give it to them, when I give them the samples, they're like, "Oh my God, I've never tasted something like this before," you know. So
I agree. When
yeah,
I was drinking them, people were like buying them for me, the whole event in Miami,
absolutely,
and you
absolutely,
gifted me some too. And
absolutely.
people were walking around with coconuts.
Absolutely. Yep. That's right. That's another thing we do. We do branded coconuts. So we have our company name branded on specific coconuts, which are Thai coconuts that we import from Costa Rica.
Wow.
And yeah. So that's kind of like why they're a little bit expensive. People come up to be like, "Oh, why am I paying $10 or $12 for a coconut?" It's because we import them, and not only for nothing, but they come a little bit sweeter than the regular coconuts that you get off of your tree. So your coconut tree at your house, you know. So it's a little different, but basically, those coconuts that you get in the back of a hotel, like the little small shaved ones. That's what we do, and then we brand it, and we also do private labeling. So that's what we've been doing more now than ever is private labeling for other companies, corporate companies, and doing their events for them. And yeah, I mean, we've been doing a lot of corporate events recently. So what we do is we brand. Say we get a client, we brand their name on our juices and give it to them as their product. And the same thing with the coconuts, and they've been loving it. They give it out at their corporate events or their corporate parties and their corporate anniversaries and weddings and baby showers. I've been doing a lot of different type of events. So anything that's celebratory, that somebody's celebrating something. They want to give off a different type of feel, like an island type of feel. That's what we bring.
I love that.
Hmm.
Thank you so much
Oh, no
for
problem.
what you're
No problem.
doing. And thank
No
you for
problem.
like continuing on like
Anytime.
the generational juice,
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah. And
Guaranteed.
I like that you're sourcing the coconuts from Costa Rica, as
Mhm.
everybody kind of knows, with the pesticides and everything that's happening in the
Mhm.
US.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it's not easy to get that stuff out of our sources, right? Our food
Absolutely.
sources and
Absolutely.
everything. And I know Costa Rica is a lot better about that. And that's amazing too that you can brand
For
a
sure.
coconut for
No, for sure.
events
For sure.
and juices. That's
For sure.
great.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're basically, obviously, every idea comes from somebody else. So I saw, somebody else with the idea, and I've been working with that company for myself for about 2 3 years now. And one day I was like, damn, we can not only do this for myself, but we can do it for other people too. And it kind of you know fireballed into another stream of income for the company. And yeah, we've been doing great ever since. And I love it. I love it. I love it because you got to do something that you love too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I love meeting people. I love talking with people. I love educating, which is another thing. I love educating people about the juices and how they can benefit um, not only yourself, but you can also always educate somebody else about it as well.
Yeah. Diane is asking if she can ask a question. Can she ask?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Wonderful. So I'm curious because you said you branded your coconuts.
Yes.
Do you have like one of those wood things that you can steam in it? And
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, yeah. We did. So we have a branding machine that actually brands the coconuts.
Yeah.
It's not one of those, but we have a
Sophisticated,
more
maybe?
sophisticated machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That brands
That's
them for us.
wonderful
Yeah.
because I grow in my backyard all
Okay.
sorts of herbs and everything.
Yeah.
And it for many to cook with and eat with.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have a lovely coconut tree that my neighbor up the street, who is a kite surfer,
Mm-hmm.
he will get my coconuts. And like anybody that walks on the beach, if they look like they are not hydrated, he
Right.
props it right open. His wife, they're from an island in Asia, but he
Nice.
teaches, their grandparents. He teaches kite surfing, and
Nice.
he has forever. And he used to, before he knew me, he would see I was maybe physically in distress, so I was walking, and he would chop open it, and his wife would put the straw in, and
Oh,
they'd send
amazing.
me on my walks.
Amazing. That's in Hollywood, you said?
No, I live in Pompano right now.
Oh,
I've
Pompano.
been
Okay,
here
okay,
for a
nice.
very long time. You're in Miami?
Yes, yes,
Well,
Miami.
it's certainly, I definitely want to connect with you
Oh no,
because
for sure.
Trish and I plan to do some events, and we certainly want you on board.
Oh no, for sure. I'm there. I'm there. And I always tell Trish that anything she has going on, man, I'm there because she's
Awesome.
such I don't know. It's kind of weird how we met. I met through my boy Tristan, but um I always tell Trish that she has this aura that I've never seen from anybody. It's just glowing. It's very peaceful, very humble, and I'm just happy that I got introduced to her, and her like her fan base too. Because um, she's just a great person overall.
I
And
don't disagree.
genuine people like that, you just always gotta like just be there for them. And I told Trish if she having an event, I'm always gonna be there. So yeah,
Thank you. And
That's
yeah,
anytime.
anything I can
beautiful.
do to support you
Anytime.
guys, I'm in,
No, for
Like
sure,
it's like,
guaranteed.
yeah, and oh my God, the event that we did in Miami, like, people were like, you started to charge like $2,000 a ticket because like the people in the Healerverse community
Hmm.
are amazing. They radiate love and light. They're all brilliant, like
Hmm. Hmm.
and like
Thank you.
just really good people. Like people left the last two events last year and they were like, who are these people?
Right, where do you get them from and shit? Word. No, for real. Because I like just doing your events is like I said before, I got introduced to these people that I've never seen before. I've never like they're just come from all walks of life. So I was happy. I was happy about that. Just to get introduced to a different scene because normally the events we have are more younger crowd. A younger fan base. But I'm when I did your event, I was like, like I said, I was introduced to people from all walks of life, and I kind of like that because I can introduce my products to people that have never seen them before, and I can educate people with juices that they've never tasted before. So um, and also
Well,
ideas that people can if they're juicing. I love sharing how to make mine. Maybe they want to use my idea and then make it their own way. Which is another thing that I think people really do appreciate because juicing is not hard. I mean, juicing is not easy. It's kind of hard. So um
Yeah, it's
you
a
know
mess.
yeah, basically. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. And
yeah.
like I feel like too, the Healerverse community is such a mix of all different humanitarian type humans, and then a
Mm-hmm.
lot of technologists, a lot of the blockchain community,
Mm-hmm.
like, Web 2, Web 3, like the technology community, especially blockchain, is so supportive of the
Mm-hmm.
Healerverse just
Mm-hmm.
because anybody that's doing something different, like you're doing, like Diane's doing, like Sid, like Stu, like everybody's doing something different. And like, how
Mm-hmm.
do you even find people that just have the heart like you do, but like that are also super smart in their own ways? And when you bring people together on a local level, on a global level, that all have good intentions and want to move the earth and humanity forward in different ways, it's a beautiful place to be. There was
Wow.
a lot of different people there at that event
Absolutely.
from like the CEO of Marley One in
Absolutely.
Jamaica,
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, I
to
remember. Yeah, yeah.
Bliss. Yeah.
But now, not for nothing, there was also people from the hotel too that came, and that was kind of like a good aspect of it, because they saw something that they've never seen before in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like they were
Yeah,
like, "Yo, what is this?" And they were kind of curious, and it was like, "Okay, let me walk around and at least either support or just see what's going on." You know what I'm saying?
and we broke the rules.
No,
I
for
got
sure.
in big trouble.
You had to. We always do. We always do to get what we want.
Oh my God, we did
Trish
break
knows
the
me. Trish
rules.
knows me. I mean, what you met me at the event, but I don't take any. If we need to get something done, we go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God. We
For
had
real,
people
for real.
flying from all over the US and worldwide to
Hmm.
come together because a lot of
Hmm.
people had been communicating on these events and like on the Healerverse platform.
Hmm.
And we were outside the first day and it was just too hot. Like all of a sudden, it was like the end of May, right?
Hmm.
And the weather starts to transition in Florida around
Hmm.
that time where it
Hmm.
gets so hot.
Absolutely.
And so, like day two, basically everybody from the hotel was traveling, and
Hmm.
I already got a no, you're not allowed to do the event in the lobby. But
Hmm.
day two, I made the executive decision to move everybody inside.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it kind of worked out because it rained and
Yes.
it was kind of more intimate, because we had the people from the lobby that weren't able to see it from the first day. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
kind of had to. We kind of had to. Like we said, like it was
Exactly.
like an executive decision that you had to make to to preserve the integrity of the event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guests, I did get in big trouble, but somebody else in Miami that gave me the thumbs up, and I did not throw them in under the bus, by the way. They
Mhm.
said definitely move it inside tomorrow, and they didn't really have permission, neither did I, but we did it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes, like what you have permission to do, and sometimes you need to ask forgiveness instead of
No,
permission.
for sure. For sure. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So there
Yeah.
was this one event that we did for the juices.
Yeah, tell us like where you
There,
are, like where can we find you?
yeah.
Like,
Just
give us some
specific.
stories,
Well,
and
it's
then I'm
like
gonna,
specific. Just one specific story. Just
yeah,
going back to what you said. They had put us like in the back. There was no foot traffic, no nothing. So I was like, man, look, I paid, a fee to be at this event. I can't afford not to make any money. Like I have to be in an area where I'm making money. Like I can't just be at the back where nobody's coming because it just doesn't work out for me. So they were like, we don't know what we can do, this and that. So I was like, look, I'll help you out. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick myself up and I'm gonna go over there where all the foot traffic is. And they didn't say anything about it. But it goes back to what you said. Sometimes you got to break the rules to get what you want out of, get the results we want out of it. So,
I
that's just
love
a
that,
specific story.
and I
But yeah, in
appreciate
regards
that.
to events we're doing a lot of events for May. We have a Juneteenth event in Miramar. We have a Fourth of July coming up event, a big Fourth of July event in Miramar. Um, and we have a lot of I have like a lot of little events that I have doing. I just like linked up with a Pilates studio in South Miami, and they're doing a lot of events because they just opened. So they're doing a grand opening event, and then they're doing multiple events every week. So they want my juices there permanently every event that they have. So that's another thing. And yeah, there's a lot of events. I'm doing concerts, I'm doing festivals, I'm doing a lot of big things, a lot of big things. So, so like I said, the Healerverse event we did was around this time last year. So it was basically like you said, it was getting, hot that time. So right now it's like a perfect time to like really be at events with juices because like we make more money now than, if we would in the winter when people wouldn't want juices. So, it's just a perfect time for us. And yeah, it's
Are you able to like travel and then create the juices? Like if Sid was in up in Jacksonville was like,
mm,
"Hey Ivan, you want to come up and do an event?" Like I have,
mm,
would you be
mm,
able to go up there and prepare the juices up
yeah,
there? Or do you need to do it at home or how
yeah.
does that? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I could if we were to do an event like that, but me, I like to make everything at home and then present it, because it's just a lot. That's a mess. So, it's just a little bit easier for me to do that. But when people taste it, they're gonna know why because we have to put all of our love into every drink just so the proper results come out. You know what I mean?
Yep. What was the watermelon one that you had?
Okay, so our watermelon lemon ginger. Okay, so that one is we have watermelon, we have It's mixed with lemon and a little bit of ginger as well. Yeah,
Yummy.
super fire, super fire. That's
Yeah.
one of our top sellers as well.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's right
It's
here.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our
So
watermelon. It's our
hydrating.
top seller, man.
I could drink that all day.
All day, all day,
All
all day.
day.
And the coconut water too. I know you like that one. The blue
Yeah.
coconut water with the
Yeah, I
spirulina.
like yours.
Yeah, 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 for
Yeah, I
sure.
can't say I like everybody's. I like yours.
Right, right. Oh, Trish, you're something else, man. You're something
Not
else.
all juices are created equal.
No,
You know
for
what I
sure not.
mean?
No,
Yeah.
for sure not. For
Yeah,
sure not.
you made me like a special one too that you brought for the event. It was celery juice.
Oh yes, yes, yes. So we have that's one of our green juices. We have a cucumber mint, and then we also have a celery, cucumber, green apple. We call it our Garden of Eden because it's like when you drink it, it's like literally kind of like out of body experience type of vibe. So yeah,
And it's
it's like
celery
when you
cucumber.
drink green juice normally, it's like
Mm,
okay, cool, has like a little taste, and you're like whatever. But this one, you're like okay, I'm gonna take the whole thing down. It's really really good, and it's obviously healthy and beneficial for everybody. You know, even kids, older, middle age, anybody, So yeah, that one's obviously our one with the majority of our health benefits that we try to promote, the green juice. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, all of them I feel like though, because they all have their like special properties
Absolutely.
and health benefits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like a
Just like our
huge,
carrot. I was going to tell
oh,
you that
tell
our
us.
carrot, we have our
Yes.
carrot medley, which is people don't really like carrot juice that much, but this is another one like my beet and raspberry. Those are some drinks that when people drink them, they have one idea before they drink it, but when they do drink it, they're like, "Damn, I've never tasted this type of I wouldn't expect this. I wouldn't expect this by tasting this. You know what I'm saying? So with my carrot, this also has evaporated milk in it, but we also mix it something similar like the sea moss with vanilla, nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, and it's killer, man. It's killer. People love it. People love it. When they taste it, they buy 3, 4, or 5,
Like literally, you can
Yeah.
just keep drinking
Yeah.
them. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's also good for your eyesight.
Yeah.
Carrot's also good for your eyesight, the skin tone, the skin glowing,
Yes.
and it's just healthy overall. Vitamin C, vitamin D,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely need more of that.
Oh no, guaranteed, guaranteed,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Can you ship these to
Yeah,
us?
yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And how
So
do you spell that?
these
Oh,
juices, they come when we ship them, they come in like a little small cooler with an ice pack. So it's good for like 3 days of shipping.
wow.
And obviously they're gonna be good, up until they get to where you're at, and then you just gotta put them in the refrigerator from there.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And they have a 2 week shelf life, so before you open them.
Wow.
And if
Wow.
you open them, they have a week shelf life.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing.
no
So
problem.
this is a question that I always ask people, but
Mhm.
do you mind telling us a little bit about your story?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, sure.
cool.
So yeah, I want to go back to my dad. He had this company, and well, it starts with my grandma because she's the one who made just natural juices for a living. And then my dad like kind of picked it up and brought that to America when he came over here. And then he had like literally established a really big juice company. And if you see natural juices in the stores now, he was one of the pioneers for that, especially coming from Jamaica. So my dad was one of the first people to come to Miami to put natural juices in stores in Miami back in the 80s. So it kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a full circle moment because of the fact that um nobody really was into juicing back then. Nobody really knew how healthy it was. Nobody really knew what the benefits were. But Jamaicans knew because that's all we do is all we drink is just natural juices. So yeah, it started there. And everything my dad does, I kind of like saw him. I worked with him, in his factory, doing the juices with him. So everything he did, I kind of mimicked, and I said, all right, one day I'll do it, but not right now. You know what I'm saying? Because kids, we're always like, okay, we're there, but we never really want to work. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And people were like, yo, you should take your dad's company over. You should take your dad's company over. And I was like, yeah, maybe one day. But I was just like not really. I wasn't really like up to it until I don't know. I don't know what changed me. I just like a light switch, and I was like, all right, cool. I want to do juices now. And then when I started, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough because we're doing like mom and pop farmers markets, and that's basically how we started. It's just doing farmers markets and just little events. Um, but I never look back, and I look at all that stuff as like a uh just a benefit for us, and kind of like got us steamrolling until we started doing bigger events. And how I kind of met you is one of my boys. He helps me with my events and kind of sourcing events. He's like, yeah, you should meet this girl Trish. I know her. She's doing this health event. And I was kind of like skeptical about it at first. I didn't really know nothing about you. I didn't really know nothing about him. Introduced me to the event. So I was just like, whatever. That's how I think about it. And then he kept calling me about it, kept calling me until we got into a call with me, you, and him. And then when I met you, I was like, damn, okay, you know, Trish is different. She's different. So I was like, all right, I'll help out. And you know, that's when we got together to do, collab with your event. And I loved it. It was kind of like I said, it was something different, a different crowd. And I was just like, I wanted to build. That's mainly another thing with you specifically, because it wasn't that big, but it was small, but it's very intense. So I was like, I really want to build with this event. And yeah, that's basically it. Right now, like I said, we introduced the coconuts, and after we started the juices, we introduced the coconuts after that, and it just got big after that, ever since.
I feel like Healerverse is a launch pad for people. Like that's been my experience. Like
Sure.
somebody signed up for Healerverse like a week ago, and then she like received news right away that she had applied to something a long time ago, and
Mhm.
she texts me, she's like, Trish, I got a notification that I was accepted into this like big thing. Da, da, da,
Mhm.
da.
Mhm.
Like it's almost like a portal. Healerverse is like a portal. Like
For sure.
I don't know what it is,
For sure.
but it's a spiritual experience.
It has a good energy. It has a good energy behind it, and
It does.
everybody who's involved just has a really good energy. That's another thing that I was going to say, is that not only you, but the people that you bring in, everybody has a good energy. Everybody's positive. Everybody wants to work with the program, and
Yeah.
get. There's a specific message that you want to portray with Healerverse, and I think everybody that's tapped in gets it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Everybody has different stuff that they're doing, but everybody is so powerful with what they're
For
doing.
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
1000%.
And I feel like who I want to help through the Healerverse is like the local healer, the local practitioner, the
Hmm.
local juice man. You know what
Hmm.
I mean?
Hmm. For sure.
Like,
Guaranteed.
because, like, how do we find these opportunities? How do we find good people? Like, Facebook is so crowded with a lot of stuff that I don't want to say.
Hmm.
Yeah,
A lot of
I
crap.
like,
A lot of extra crap.
yes.
Yeah.
And like there's so many people with superpowers, like even Diane, like Sid is definitely has a lot more exposure than Diane, but she's just getting started really with getting out there more, but she's been doing this stuff. And like now we get to give people a platform to be able to glow and shine and bring out the best in everybody. Oh, look at her
Hmm.
background. That's amazing. That's so cool. Yeah, it's like It's a different portal for sure, for amazing things to pop off. And it
Yes.
does, it brings such good people together. Like a lot of the practitioners, I don't know if you're active in the Telegram at all, but people go on each other's podcasts and like collaborate and go like create things together, co-create,
Hmm.
collaborate.
Hmm.
I know about a lot of the events in Miami, but they're very transactional, right? And
Hmm.
with Healerverse, it's like long-term relationships that you build and that you meet through the Healerverse, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah. And
And then
people,
your story is great too. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I think with Healerverse, everybody has their own story, right? So um that's another, I don't know. It's just everything works out. Like everything works out. Everything works out. That's the main,
yeah.
I think that should be your main like motto. Everything works out. Everybody gets healed after a while. Everybody gets healed through one way or another, one form or one event or one person. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's kind of like everybody has the purpose. Everybody has a
Mm,
purpose that you know, introduce to Healerverse. Everybody has a purpose, and I think everybody's purpose is it's like it needs to be heard.
yes.
You get
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that.
Like your
Yes.
story too, because when I heard your
That's
story,
cool.
I was like, damn, I would never know that you went through what you went through. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
you had to go to the hospital and all that stuff. So, like I would have never known until you said it. And um, it's kind of like it's touching. It's a touching story. It kind of like everybody kind of like can tap into it and understand. Like, okay, yeah, not everybody's perfect. Or everybody needs help sometimes, or everybody needs some type of guidance, or everybody needs some type of something. Everybody's not perfect. So I feel like just your platform itself, it's kind of like it gives that to the patrons. It gives that to people who are really tapped in with it.
aw, thank you. And yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so grateful that you're part of it. And
Oh, no problem.
yeah, and I'm happy that people will get to see this and stuff and get to
Hmm.
know you and
Hmm.
bring more opportunities to meet good
Absolutely.
people and
Absolutely.
and yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
today, just to go over what we got here, we got the
yeah.
watermelon ginger lemon, which is your favorite and a lot of other people's favorites. We got the hibiscus, which is our purple juice. It's another one of your hot sellers at your event. I sold like 100 of these at your event. And this one is our sea moss, which is the the one without milk. And like I was telling you before, sea moss has like a 99 minerals that are it's come from the sea, so it has a lot of 99 minerals that our body's lacking of, and it kind of like supplements those minerals, right? And also it kind of like it's a superfood, so people kind of add it to their diet to supplement those minerals that they're missing. And it's very good for staying healthy and not getting sick. You eat this to not get sick and kind of builds that your immune system as well. Very good for that. And our lastly here we have that carrot that I was telling you about. And this is our secret, man. This is our secret weapon right here, when it comes to health and staying healthy, and well, the sea moss too, but you know, um, these are just they have a lot of health benefits, and just these specifically, and ginger, of course, it's we use it in not all of our drinks, but most of our drinks, and people love it. People love it. It gives them our drinks give them that island vibe. If they've never been to Jamaica, once you taste one of our drinks, it like kind of like puts you there because it's like, okay, damn, Once you go to Jamaica, they're giving you this as soon as they're coming off the plane. You're drinking something tropical, something fruity, something, that's healthy that you're like, damn, I've never had this before. You know what I'm saying? So, that's kind of like what I bring to my events. I always say that I'm bringing the islands to your event. So kind of like when I introduce myself to promoters and people who are doing events, um, that's what I tell them. I'm like, you want something different? You want, the islands to come to your event or come to your party or come to your concert or whatever the fact. And they're like, yeah, they've never had that before. So once they see it or once they see me do it for the first time, they always want me to come back. I'm telling you.
We need to definitely go down to Miami soon to
Oh
see
no,
you.
for sure, for sure, guarantees. And I can always ship you something. So just say the word.
Yeah,
That's not an
thank
issue.
you.
That's not
Yes,
an issue.
please. Sea
Hmm.
moss. Yeah,
Hmm.
not the milk one, the vegan
No, no,
one.
no, for
Yeah.
sure. I got you. I got you. I got you, baby.
So definitely that's amazing to know that you're a source for sea moss because a lot of people just don't know where to get it.
Hmm.
Eat all this. Like I've tried to think all of these and they're all delicious, but
Hmm.
the sea moss, good to know that you're a source for that. So how do
Absolutely.
we purchase them? Do we go online or do we text you or how do we?
Well, yeah. So, I literally, I'm in the process of updating my website for everything that I have coming up. But as of right now, you can just contact me, through Instagram or through my number, email. You can always contact me. Instagram is Rootz Organix, ROOTZ, um, Organics, ORGANIX. Yeah, Rootz Organics. And then my number, you can always call me 305-956-8580. And my email, info@rootsorganics.com. You can always email me if you have any questions or orders or just to contact me if you want to talk and say hi, you can contact me. Um, yeah. We have a lot of events coming up, so I'm gonna be a little bit busy for the summer, but yeah, I'm always open to answering calls and answering back emails from just questions or any random stuff.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I feel like collaborations too. Like if anybody wants to collaborate with Ivan, hit him up. He's also one of the Healerverse practitioners, Juice
for,
Man Ivan.
for sure.
And you can
And
send him
not
his
for
stuff.
nothing, but we have a lot more juices that we're gonna be introducing. I have my hibiscus lemonade that we started to like we just gave samples out recently, and people are loving it. Like it's flying off the shelves. So yeah, no Roots Organics. That's my
Oh,
personal
that's
page.
Square Root. Oh, that's your
Yeah,
personal one. Oops.
yeah. If you put in ROOTZ,
Yep, yes. It's like a goldish green.
yes, yes.
It's a cool logo with
Yes,
the tree
yes,
Sid.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can always hit me up through there. And I have my butterfly pea tea coming, which is
Ooh.
man, when you get your next event, trust me, it's gonna be the number one seller. So um I can't wait to introduce, the juices I have, the juices that we have coming, and just new ideas that we have coming. I also plan on making Uh, with the store that we have coming up, I want to start doing a vendor machine, that you can just purchase juices at, like natural juice vending machine, which nobody has. You have all these vending machines with sodas and all these high fructose things that are not good for you. Um, I wanted like a healthy vending machine, so something that can, um, you know, you can put in Brickle and people just can buy it on the street corner, so that's the next thing that we are introducing, also the juice subscriptions and the private labeling. So we're going to be doing private label water, alkaline water, private label juices, and private label coconuts, so you can have them for yourself or your event or for your company or even for your person. If you want to have them at your event, we can do that for you too. So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you guys. Do you have anything else that you want to say while we're recording?
I mean, I have a lot to say, but at the end of the day, I just want the main thing I want to say is if you guys aren't part of Healerverse, tap in. You know, this is an amazing platform to give you very informative on like, you know, healthy health and wellness products and people, you know, people that are, you know, in the health and wellness community. And yeah, it's just different. You know, once you tap in, you'll notice and you'll see, you know, I'll also your next event, I would advise them to attend and just to see, especially the panels and the different type of, you know, activations you have that can really just keep people informed on um, just being a better person, living a better lifestyle, being more healthy. And yeah, I always tell you if you ever need me, just let me know and I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Ivan. We love
Anytime.
you.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime.
All
Anytime.
right, guys, check out
I
Alvin.
hope you guys got everything you needed.
Yeah,
Sorry, if I'm not telling you what I need to tell you, but I hope you guys got
this was
at least got
amazing.
some type of information from, you know,
Uh,
what I said, you know.
yeah, we definitely did. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you,
You
Anytime.
Ivan.
Anytime.
too.